Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome Gemini to the channel of Future Tarot. My name is Bella. Today we're going to do your death card reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. Take what resonates with you, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you. That's completely okay. Check out the placements and the readings that go along to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it in this reading, okay? Don't be alarmed by the death card spread. It isn't a literal death. It is transformation and rebirth. And as we are in Scorpio season, what a profound time to do so, as Scorpio represents the death card in tarot. It is a 13 card spread, 8 of which are tarot and the rest are oracle. We'll jump into the meanings of the positions in a minute. If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It means so much to me to see the channel growing. I can't express that enough, so thank you. All right, Gemini, major messages coming through in your meditation. I did write them down. We're going to use a singing bowl I do so. Take that deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. Let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Gemini. Some hidden, emotions coming out, urging you to release those old wounds, okay? Definitely a time, I felt like it was a real cleansing process. You could be doing, that within your home life, your house and your car. I feel like it's purging as well as internally. I feel like you're stopping the cycle. This is that life's major reset for you. The things, the patterns that you were repeating for some time, no longer repeating. It's a real unstoppable rise. This is that wake-up call maybe in some ways that you needed, and take that how it resonates. The first position in this spread for you, Gemini, represents past lemons. Past lessons, what you are carrying from an old cycle, right? And so we'll take a look at that. Also, side note, as I was meditating for you, I did see numbers 1, 11, 14, 22, 28, and 38. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Gemini. What are the past lessons that could be carrying into this new cycle? And it doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing. We're going to get all cards on deck and then we'll uncover them together, okay? The next one is your future path. What the next cycle is kind of inviting you towards. What's the next cycle for Gemini inviting you towards? Gemini, what's the next cycle? There's a death and rebirth, so it's definitely a transformation, letting the old go. The shadow, what is hidden within you that needs some awareness, Gemini? So, Gemini, what is hidden within you some awareness? We all have that shadow side, so don't be alarmed by that either. The next is ancestral guidance. What your kind of spirit message is from the spirit. Ancestral guidance for Gemini. Okay, and then next is your present moment, where you're standing now. What to release, what no longer serves you. What's Gemini releasing, what no longer serves. Number 7 is what the clarity, what you don't see coming. 7 clarity for Gemini. And number 8 is your best path forward. Best path forward. Alright, bottom of the deck, you have 7 of Cups, indecision, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, underlying energy, a little bit of indecision, trying to get a honing on something, and that's fine and fair, coming out of transformation as well. 9, 10, 11, and 12 are going to come from the Earth and Bone Oracle, which is a powerful rebirth and transformation oracle. Okay, 4 cards for Gemini. For transformation. 4 cards for Gemini, please. I'm not going to take that one because they were human error there. So, okay. I'll take that one. They hit the deck. Can I get 3 more cards for Gemini, please? 2 more cards for Gemini. 1 more card for Gemini. Can I get 1 more card for Gemini, please? Okay. There we go. And we will grab 1 card from the White Light Oracle Healing deck that'll read the short passage from the book, and it's been very resonating for all the other signs so far. Sun, Rising, and Venus signs. Gemini. Okay, 1 card for Gemini, please. There we go. All right, Gemini. We're going to jump right into the past lesson, what you could be, leaving, taking with you from the old cycle. Okay, I like it. Through collaboration, celebration in some way, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're coming out of this old cycle with a sense of wanting to celebrate something, whether this is for some of you, I feel like it's like a redirection from the universe that you're now seeing as the best thing that could have ever happened to you. And maybe just 3 weeks ago you did not see that. You were honing in on the sad part of it and not wanting to let that go. So that was kind of the energy that come in with that, realizing that, what you had to shed behind, there is a blessing in that, and, that's fair. We have that 6 of Cups, the future path of what the next cycle is kind of inviting you towards. Yes, it is that sense of nostalgia, the 6 of Cups, looking, but it also kind of is a sense of taking the good parts of the past and going forward with them, no longer staying stuck in and looking at the past reminiscent with a lot of regret. It's your mind and perception has changed on the past, and that's a great way to go forward, I think. You're no longer looking, at the past with that heavy heart, and you're taking the lessons, the blessings, and everything else, and you're moving forward. That's positive. The shadow, what is hiding within you? Fair enough, that 4 of Cups, disappointment, and when you do look at the past, if you get stuck in that 6 of Cups nostalgia for too long, going that trip down memory lane, you could find yourself ruminating in more negative than good, so be careful with that. This is exactly what this card represents, that shadow self, when we let our mind run amok of us without necessarily having fact behind it, and we're running off emotions and maybe ones from the past. So this is disappointment, the shadow, you get disappointed, by something, and it kind of, it puts your walls back up in a sense. Don't be careful not to do that so much. Not everything is an attack or is the same as the past. Sometimes things just, change or shift. We're going to take a look at your ancestral guidance, a message from Spirit. This is the Tower card. So this is what transformation is all about. This is embrace the chaos. I keep hearing, so as the tower crumbles, sudden change, unforeseen changes that happen within the last, 2 weeks to a month. And, when it can seem like everything is crumbling, everything that we've clung to, and it is crumbling, and it's meant to strip away from you because it no longer serves your purpose and where you're going. So it is a powerful, unforeseen change that feels like it is utter destruction, but it is in what you rebuild from the destruction that makes it powerful. Okay, Gemini? Or take a look at the present moment where you stand now. I like this for you, the Knight of Cups, that open heart, open Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, through this tower moment, you're taking the pieces and you're opening up your heart. You're not remaining jaded. And as this Lover's card, that is a powerful thing. This Knight of Cups is that sort of Don Juan charming energy, flirtatious, kind of coming out of it a little bit naive, a little bit jaded, but still wholeheartedly willing to give up your heart at the end of the day, which is important. Okay, what you need to release, that 3 of Swords, heartbreak. This is what no longer serves, that heartbreak hotel moment, that moment of just 3 of Swords, heartbreak, destruction, utter loss. This is a love or a job or whatever you're passionate about, and it was stripped away from you or lost in some way. this broke you to your core, and it made you reevaluate the way you're going about things, and in a powerful way. So it is good, but it is that it is in that position what you need to release. It's no longer serving you. Absolutely. Look at that. The Magician comes out on what you don't see coming, all right? Like it's like a visit by magic, right? It is alchemy, changing perception. It is all blending all elements, and it is essentially you bringing in manifestation, you changing the course of your life, right? Moving from, sad, angry, bitter, regretful, to, going forward with the lessons and the blessings, and, counting the blessings that you're still here, and being thankful for that opportunity to change and course correct, right? We have the Seven of Pentacles coming out for you in your best foot forward. What a great energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is great because this is all about abundance. Alexa, off. This is all about abundance coming in for you, Gemini. This is about things shifting and changing and moving from, as you start to manifest, a new partner, a new job, a new whatever and you start to believe it and start to work towards it, the universe meets you halfway. So this is really a powerful time for you. You're stopping the old cycles, truly. You're this is that life's major reset in a whole other way for you. It's powerful. We have 16, uncover nostalgia, sentimentality, and memory. Like I said, taking that trip down memory lane, and it is okay to do so, but don't linger there, right? Take what is good and leave it, right? And if it's somebody coming back from the past, that could indicate that as well, since that's a second inclination. If that is somebody coming back from the past, I'm not saying slam the door and lock it, but I'm saying, be very careful what you let in, okay? Apprentice, higher education, beliefs and wisdom. You could be apprenticing in something. You could be changing your beliefs on something. You could be just, growing with age, and your perspective is changing. And this is kind of, a powerful moment, right? And if you are going back to school, or you are doing something like that, or becoming an apprentice in some way to increase your, potential in the outcome, that's beautiful energy and always positive to do. So we have 41, nest, charity, generosity, and gratitude. This is, making sure you're pumping that pump of prosperity, giving and being generous, and thoughtful and kind, and that will always come back to you tenfold, okay? We have 35, specters, discernment, critical thinking, and insight. So we always got spectators, we all know, people's on the sidelines that clap in for you, but at the same time rooting for your, failure. Be careful of those people. Use your discernment, your critical thinking when you're inviting people into your, immediate no. It's important, right? Loose lips sink ships, and that is so true. Okay, we're going to take a look at your White Light Oracle healing message, which is number 7, the 7 blessings of Eve, which is a beautiful card to get. I will read that short passage for you here, Gemini. Okay. A spiritual gift shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have innate talents and abilities which will support your soul into full, glorious manifestation. You've been blessed with a beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. You have natural healing abilities. Choose your thoughts and words so they reflect what you truly wish to put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you realize. Absolutely. What you think about, you bring about. So don't, wish and hope for things, but then inside, underneath your breath, kind of already not believe they're going to come true. That doesn't work, right? The universe will match your intentions 100%. So if you're putting 100% out there, the universe is going to give you 100%. If you're giving 50, the universe is going to give you 0. So make sure you're thoughtful and mindful of that. Pump of prosperity. And like I said, stop the cycles. This is your great reset. It's time. Until next time, Gemini, namaste.